Greetings, Kindred. I am Voivode Maquette, and welcome back to another episode of Level by Level. This is going to be the very first level of Potence that we go over, and within the core book, we find Lethal Body. This is one of the first levels that they allow you to buy when you're playing this. Whether or not you're playing a vampire who naturally practices the discipline of Potence due to the powers within their blood, or whether or not you are one of those who have picked it up through Predator type or from a teacher. Lethal Body is one of the few disciplines that my group just doesn't really agree with. And it's not even the level of Potence that we don't agree with, it's the mechanic of armor. The book states, using this power, the user is capable of causing horrendous damage to mortals, tearing skin, breaking bones with their bare fingers. That is, it's heightened strength. That's exactly what you're getting. You have the ability to use vampiric might against individuals. The cost is free. This is just something that is inherently inside of your blood if you have learned this level of Potence. The system states, the user's armed attacks can now do aggravated health damage to mortals, if desired. They also ignore one level of armor per Potence level of the user. That's the problem, is the fact that vampires cannot use armor in this system. They are brought out like that because armor is just a very interesting, oddly written mechanic, and it's they have it there because vampires have fortitude and things like that, and you're just stacking upon stacking, and I get it, but if the vampire has chosen to actually put the effort through to have it, I don't want it just being an aesthetic choice. So what we do is just say armor does a 1-for-1 basis when it comes to successes on attacks. In other words, if somebody does 5 damage with a gun or blunt objects or anything like that, then you take off, let's just say they have 3 armor, you take off 3 and it's an automatic 2. Now, this also brings into concept that it has health attached to the armor. So eventually that armor wears out. It's just more hits at that point. And if anybody else out there has better uses of armor for Kindred, I'd like to know. Please put that out there. The duration is passive. This is just an always active discipline. You have the ability to cause aggravated, severe damage with your bare hands. Potence. I am Voivode Maquette, and thank you for joining me with this look at Lethal Body. Personally, I think that this is a very simple, easily done discipline, and I can see how it's focused more on use on humans, but most of the time my vampires tend to end up working with other vampires or working against other vampires, although I have sent them against humans from time to time. We will be back to discuss the next level of Potence very, very shortly. Thank you for joining me. Class dismissed.